Our homes have become offices, gyms, schools, and playgrounds. And at Western New York Immediate Care, we know you may need us now more than ever.
Coach, we are in March and we're playing lacrosse. You haven't done that in 2 years. How does it feel?
It feels great. It's nice to be back to a normal season. Last season was, we played, and it felt like it was over before it even started. This year, the preseason is still very short. It's only 6 practices, and then we had our scrimmage. But just to be out here in March, and we've had really nice weather, so it's a great start to the season so far.
All right, you did make the most, I thought, or close to the most of it last season, made to the sectional final. What was your big takeaway?
Last year was a great year. We had high expectations, but I'd say the big takeaway from last year is that we know we can do it. We know we can compete with Hamburg and Orchard Park and like all the big dogs. So we have to do it on a much more consistent basis. And kind of like Gavin said, we have to play a full game. A lot of times we'll start off fast and then take a nap in the third quarter, or start off slow and finish strong. We got to play a full 48 minutes this year.
All right, who are some of you guys you're really expecting to have big roles this season?
So our 4 captains, number 1, Gavin Miller. He's our goalie. He should have a great year. Jacob Parzik is number 13. He's probably our best midfielder. 8 is Jacob Stevens. He should have a great year. He played attack last year and broke his foot, so I'm looking forward to seeing what he can do. Adam Malka at long stick midi. He started last year at close defense and switched him to long stick midi. He's been great for us ever since. There's a bunch of other guys too. Tyler Pastore, Chase. We got Gavin Kreitzer. Matt Jones is our lone returner at attack, and I think Matt had 60 or 70 points last year, so we're expecting big things from Matt again as well. And then defensively, returning 2 starters in Ben Matesic and Brady Alexander, and the third spot right now is between John Welgus and Joe Condi.
All right, has there been a focus the first week or so of the season for you?
Yeah, so the first week the defense is always ahead of the offense, and so for the offense to kind of get some extra possessions, we've been working a lot on clearing and riding. We probably practiced 6-on-6, settled offense for 10 minutes of practice. Everything else is transition. So that's kind of our bread and butter. And as the season goes on, we'll kind of work on that 6-on-6 stuff as we go.
All right, I'm not going to ask for a number, but what are your expectations for this year?
The expectations are championship. Plain and simple. We were there last year. We were down 7-1, and I think we got back into 7-6 versus Hamburg. But they're there every year. They know how to play in that game. They know the expectations that go along with that game, the intensity. Now we've had a taste, and we want to get back there. And this year, we want to win that game.
When it's time to sell your home, start with a visit to howardhanna.com. Ranked the #1 real estate site for sellers. Get started today at howardhanna.com.